Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris. I'm hopping in with Corb. He's already in the middle of a mission. I just got back from vacation. Those watching on YouTube will not notice a blip at all because this will just tie in from yesterday's stream video. But for everybody that's been paying attention to me on stream on Twitch, I have been gone for the weekend. I did a board game convention. But Sea of Thieves is here. So we're in the middle of what, mercenary mission, you said?
Yeah, we're doing a merc mission.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I sort of needed that, like, break away from video games and whatnot. I had started developing headaches and migraines from playing, and taking just the 3 days that I took off, it's been, like, worth it.
Dude, I took Friday and Saturday off, too. Yeah. But, like, it really wasn't necessarily by choice. It was because I came home from work and went, fuck this. Bed.
So, like, Thursday, I know we had originally planned to play together on Thursday. And when my D&D session was over with, like, I had a couple of people that hung out and talked for a little bit afterwards. We got a sunken ship to our left.
Already looted it.
Okay. So we had them, like, they hung out for a little while, and then after they were done hanging out, we, well, the last thing we did was we played some Smash Brothers, and Smash Brothers went from, like, 11:30 to like 2 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah. One of my friends, his girlfriend, thought that she was like the bee's knees at Smash Brothers, and she found out I had it, and she's like, I could kick everybody's ass. And he was like, well, you know him, Graxel. Graxel was like, shitting's better than you think. Next thing we know, we were at it for quite a while. I think she won one out of all the matches we played, and the one she won, like, I had started doing random tunes just to, like, make it more even, and I ended up with somebody that I had no idea what the hell they did or how to use them.
Alright, I'm starting up a stream so I don't feel left out. So, take wheel.
I got it.
Yeah, my only day off this week is Wednesday.
Ooh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
So far my only day off is gonna be Friday, and I have job orientation for another job. We got somebody at Devil's Ridge. Looks like a galleon.
A galleon and brief pause.
That's all.
Okay. I was gonna say, I can honestly just go on the island and pop them real quick if we really want to.
It might be a brig, but I can't really tell. With how they're positioned?
That's definitely a galleon, because the back sail is popped off to the left.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is getting crates from stupid bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you need that? Do you need that for your
You know what?
rat stuff
No,
still?
no. It is a brig. It's flipped around. Now they're fucking with their lanterns. And dropping sails. Alright, I think we're in the clear. By the way, I switched to blunderbuss for protection mode because dude,
the new update?
Dude, they bumped the kickback. Like, if you get hit with a blunderbuss, you get shot off the freaking ship.
The only downfall is I don't have a Black Dog blunderbuss.
Yeah, I don't want to buy another freaking hard drive to get it.
Oh, is that how you get it?
Yeah, you have to buy the hard drive.
Ugh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go pop them. I really don't want to do it.
I mean, I don't need to do it anyway, so...
I mean, I don't need to unless I want to get more merchant shit. Because, I mean, getting the merchant stuff done isn't always a bad idea. Cloth, pants, cloth, rum.
There we go. Thieves Haven.
Brooks Hollow is the delivery.
Well, we're not delivering them, so... Doesn't matter.
On that note, smashed rum. By the way, I'm liking the new phone.
Oh yeah?
Like, it's pretty sweet, dude. Dude, you can have the thing in the water for like almost 15 seconds.
Okay.
Well, no. The, like, cloth. On my phone.
Oh. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, buddy? Dude, fuck this goddamn storm. I hope to God it doesn't come on top of us, but oh well.
Wait. Cannon is firing.
What, near you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm nowhere near you, dude.
That brig is around still.
I mean, do you want me to make a beeline back there, or you want me to, like, do what I'm doing?
Oh, I found an Ashen Seafarers.
Eh?
For a minute, I thought this brig was gonna come back.
Hello, Cody, my friend. How are you, man?
What's up, Cody?
Dude,
didn't feel like trying to find a mermaid.
Do you read like fantasy novels or anything like that?
Not well, not really. Like I don't read it.
Okay.
Dude, sadly, like I haven't read a lot until recently. Like when I started reading light novels these past year, like this past year when I started reading light novels, that was literally when I started reading again for like the first time in like 5 years.
Okay.
Well,
the reason I ask,
I'm lame.
yeah, you're all good, dude. But no, the reason I ask, so like while I was at the board game convention, there's a new board game that came out based on a game that was done in the book series called the King Killer Chronicles.
Nice.
It's a whole like the game. The rules and all were developed by the author. Basically, he got a game designer to help him with like the final touches on the rules, but like he came up with most of it. So that was at the convention this year, and it was one of those that we could like. It was a silent auction, and the money went to charity, so I picked it up.
Nice.
Yeah. I also won a board game while I was there called Pirate 21. Sort of like blackjack, but it has like weird other mechanics with it.
It's kind of like a liar's dice thing.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Like, so you're given cards. He reads erotic novels. Don't let him lie to you. Good one, Cody. So
I couldn't read that kind of shit.
So like the best way to imagine the game, like, so you have two cards in your hand. One of them, well, you start off with two cards, one hidden, one face up. You're trying to get the closest to 21, but at the same time you have ways of like trying to knock out your opponents. So every time on your turn, you use one of your like actions that your characters can do, which is like, I'm gonna draw a card, or I'm gonna do this. And as you're doing it, as I said, you're trying to like get to 21. Once you think you have the highest, you can do what they call knocking, which allows everybody else has a quick turn, and whoever has the highest score at that afterwards wins the round. And you got to win so many rounds for them to win the game. It's a pretty fun, like, little card game. It doesn't take too long to play it.
It sounds interesting.
I enjoyed it when I played it. So I was happy when I won it. There's been a couple of times that I've gone to board game conventions like that, and, like, I win a game, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? And no, I do not want. But it's not often. Okay, where the fuck am I? Oh, that's where I went. Okay. In between two big-ass rocks. That's a skeleton.
Sure you can. The penthouse forums. I haven't read a penthouse since I was like
Oh, my last time to read a Penthouse, I think it was like 19, 20. They definitely do not do anything for me.
I'm concerned about the boom barrels on our ship.
What about them?
Well, I mean, you know, rain, thunder, lightning, boom.
Eh. They like to go boom, boom, boom.
Okay, well I am. Alright.
Have you made it back to the boat yet?
I'm on the island, dude.
Okay. I was just like... I hadn't seen your character since it's like you shot off, so I didn't know where the fuck you were. And I didn't hear a cannon shot either, so...
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
The boat moved, so my cannon shot was nowhere near what it was supposed to be.
This one's starting to piss me off.
Which one you looking for?
I'm at the tiny ass pool of water.
Okay.
E3.
That's the one I was headed to next. Yeah. Nope, not gonna make that one either.
It's east of the pole. It's literally dead east of this pole. By the way, Hardy finally made it to Legend. Thanks, Sophie, for them lurking biddies.
Stardew sound good to you, Corb? Have I been quiet this whole time? Jesus Christ.
Yes, you have been quiet this whole time.
Thank you so much for the biddies, Sophie. I've actually been talking and I got no fucking idea, like, how long I've been muted.
Long enough.
But, yeah, no. But, yeah, Stardew sounds good to me. I just got back from vacation, so, like, I'm up for whatever at this point.
I was gonna say, are you home tomorrow?
Who, me? No, I got work.
No. Oh, well, I glitched into a crevice.
Well, I shouldn't call it a vacation. It was one of those,
Look, that's a rock face.
I went to a board game convention this weekend. So to me, like, that's a vacation. Oh fuck, I went in between into the fucking hole.
Nice.
I don't know how much, like, cleaner into the fucking hole I could have been. Jesus. No. I went to an actual board game convention in, Nashville. You guys had, like, a pop comic culture thing there in Huntsville.
You're off tomorrow, then hell yeah, we're doing Stardew.
Oh, so it's gonna be the whole group tomorrow. Sweet.
I was gonna say, is Cypher back?
Yeah, I was about to say, is Cypher back? Or is he still on vacay?
I say, cause isn't Cypher our host? Or am I the host? I can't even remember.
I can't remember either.
I say, I'm not gonna get my computer out to check save files. By the way, I'm letting you go and dig around that goddamn one, because I did my fair share. I'm so irritated with that goddamn him. Oof.
Okay, I keep hearing a skeleton, but I don't see the son of a bitch.
Maybe it's a glitch. One.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so here's that pool of water.
Worst case scenario, if it's not my save file, then we could just start a new one. It's no problem.
I think it is.
I was gonna say, for some reason, I think we started with Cypher, and then I think we started a new one under me, but I cannot remember.
No, it's Cypher's, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Cypher. Now that I think about it more. Because me and Cypher and Dookie and Sophie had been playing a little bit before you even got home.
Yeah, but remember there were issues shortly after? Like after I joined, things got choked up or something. were
Am I
like,
at the right place?
say we were only like a handful of days in, and I think we switched over, but I can't remember.
I can't either. No, that's too close to the cliff face.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's a bitch. It's a dirty, dirty bitch.
There's no way that's that close to the fucking cliff face. It is Cypher's, but he is back.
Nice.
Yeah, no problem with the lurk, Sophie. We'll be around for a little bit.
I won't be on terribly long
to
tonight, but
yeah.
so I want to try and get one more on
mission
after this.
So, yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do a full whatchamacallit, but
Oh yeah, no, I'm not wanting to do like one of the heavy hitters.
I say I would love to do one of the
Reaper's marked ones.
yes. I wish this goddamn ship would turn something in, so I don't feel like I'm the only person turning shit in. I also feel like they are doing the fort right now, or at least
They're probably not gonna turn it in.
or break alliance right before.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you found it.
Yeah, it was nowhere near the water.
Wait, I got 10 doubloons for something.
Yeah, you completed one of these missions probably.
Dude, we already done it.
Mercenary of the Ancient Isles.
What?
Oh, did you not know there's 3 new ones? Or 2 new ones. So there's the Ancient Isles and the Wilds. And then
Another
the one
crew
that we did
is joined.
is joined.
Interesting. The plot thickens.
I think they were having, yeah, I think they were having issues with defeating that. But
Oh, Mercenary Voyage of the Wilds. So, I didn't realize that they were actually named voyages of different types.
yeah, they're new. Yeah, they're new named voyages.
Yeah, why are they gonna make things more complicated? But yeah,
Hey,
we still
I'm happy
have
with the new.
we still have to do, but we still have to do the Reaper's run 5 times.
Yeah. So I mean, we can do the. Was this the ancient? Yeah, we need to do the wild still, which we will not do tonight. Figure we'll do like a standard like gold hoarders.
Works for me.
But yeah, like the we need to do the one in the wilds, and we need to do the Reaper's Marksman.
I have
4
2
more
on me,
times.
by the way.
I'm happy. Devil's Ridge and Crooked Hollow, or Crook's
1, 2,
Hollow.
3.
Crook's Hollow only has 1, but Devil's
4
Ridge
and 1,
has 4.
I bet you it's chaptered. Yep.
It is.
So this is
I
a
don't
good
think
first
that's
drop.
too bad. Yeah,
I'll take it.
we'll turn around.
Turn around. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a moment. I just realized I have to take my meds.
Have fun with that. Medicine boy. The crew has left the Alliance.
Lame. It's a brigantine that's still with us. If it is the original one, I do not know.
I want to say I was making fun of, like, I want to say there was a, Family Guy episode where, like, they start doing that song and that's how he, like, because he doesn't know the lyrics. Yeah, exactly. It's the... There's something like that where Peter, like, they do the... They know the chorus and, you know, somebody does the, like, turn around, and all he does is turn around, but yeah, anyways. Ooh, another crew has left the Powder Monkeys. And we've been disbanded. Ooh, baby. No more Powder Monkeys for us. Hey, Meg. No, not you, Meg. I don't know if we're situated in a way that we can attack the Meg. Let's see here. 32. Yeah, nope, we are definitely really not. Yeah, fuck that. I hope to God she leaves me alone till I get to fucking Devil's Ridge, cause, fuck that shit! I'm requesting the rest of this stream is to be performed with a pirate accent, thank you. Army matey, we will attempt that as heartily as we can. Your Megalodon is out on the aft of the ship. It is eyeing us. It's time to get the booty. He thinks he will not. Ah, we got the cells up, me captains. We struck gold, good sirs. The captain's moody for us. A skelly crew is on me arse.
I'm just glad I didn't come back in time to see Lazybeard pop up.
The lazy bird. It is a troubling thing.
Been there, done that one, man. And they're all right there on that, like, hillside.
A skelly crew is on their way.
What? Oh.
Evie vanquished yet?
Surprisingly, I have not. I'm on a hair of life.
I'd offer ye a banana, but you're busy taking the treasure back to the ship.
It's all good as long as I don't get hit by a snake. Let's see if that Ashen's over here still. Actually a very high possibility of it. Nope. That's a bummer. What? Yoshi got a kick out of the sword dash earlier.
Aye, what's for?
Jump into the water and watch yourself like shoot ridiculously far.
Ah. To Crook's Hollow we go.
Yar!
Yar!
Full drag from what it seems like.
There be a brig ahead of us.
See if that's our ally. Up at
We
Ancient
have
Spire.
allies on the sea.
Oh, did they leave us?
Aye. There be a rowboat.
partly want to go see if that was that brig or not. Oh shit.
Skelly shot at you?
Yes.
I bring a rowboat for ye. Batten the sails.
Alright. We're out of shot range, so I'm golden right now. Oh, you are ripping on that sumbitch. Bye. Don't ask how I did that whilst underwater. Because I have no idea. If the prompt showed up, I did it. Damn it, that brig left.
The Skelly Fort is still up. You have yet to rule the day.
I love how you could still see volcanoes erupting off in the distance.
"60 men all lost at sea, all of 'em drunk except for me. 'Twas I who had to face the storm with nothing inside the keep. Yo ho ho ho, over the raging sea we go. Yo ho ho ho, wherever the four winds blow. Hey, down below the music played, but faithful to my task I stayed. Above the Jolly Roger flew, calls and pirate is what we do. Yo ho ho ho, over the raging sea we go. Yo ho ho ho, wherever the four winds blow. Hey. Arr.
Arr. I'm ready for another Meg.
You missed the Meg as you was away.
Seriously?
Aye, good sir.
God damn it. Which one was it?
Should be nothing but the normal one. Seen throughout the days.
Which Meg was it?
Nothing special about she.
Am I gonna have to, like, find a way down there and kick you in the balls for you to stop talking in riddle?
Be nothing more than the hunger she seeks. R?
This skull fort might be old boot. Like, the close one.
I
don't think I've ever had to deal with one there before.
Shall we put our hand to the Skelly's way?
Well, Crook's Hollow first. The beacon is lit on Crooks as well.
Aye, it is. An orange flame, BV.
A lame one. I feel like Old Boot would be a pain in the ass because I think that there are a ton of cannons on the front side and then the high back. So like you have to park on the back cliff side of that to be clear, you know?
Aye.
Looks like we got fog rolling in too. Or at least in the surrounding areas. Run away!
Are ZB on the second chapter of these. On the crooked mast. Beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands.
Well, guess what? Crooked Titties is on the other side of this.
We have A message in a bottle for here.
And 2 boom barrel skellies, like right now. Did you just get sniped?
Aye.
2 gold doubloons. What about 2 gold doubloons? By the way, just how you have the cannon like that, and how I was laying down, that's how some people hide on sloops. Yeah, Seafarers doesn't produce much. Oh my god, there are 3 boom barrels in front of us. Wait, there was another one for this island?
Aye, there was.
Wait, was it an extra map?
Aye, good sir.
Say, what the fuck?
The booms made me a little bit undead. Davy Jones is a wise man.
I can't see the boom barrel. There were 3 boom barrel guys here. All 3 of them disappeared. Is the chest over here then? Because I'm figuring you probably got killed.
I was killed. The chest is still out and about. Yet to be dug fully up.
Where in the hell did these 3 boom barrels go?
They came to chase me.
That's... dude, how did they go that far? Sloop, kid, afraid to leave his sloop. Oh shit! Might have an issue in a second.
Aye. That was 2 booms.
Right on our ship. Still 3 holes.
Aye, the water I got.
Start calling you the Yoda of the sea.
the crooked masts we had. A skelly fort disappear in front of thee.
Lucky I don't live near you. I would have tried going Liam Neeson on your ass a long time ago. Wearing your favorite coat, bitch. Does that mean we should try and intercept? You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna shoot off.
As far as me eye can see, I see no ship here at thee. The isle be bare. No sails aware. Ah, Bashley, how are ye?
Bashley. They wiped it out quick. Everything is gone.
Nay, the skull just left the from the sky.
Maybe it defaulted with the door open?
Aye?
Is that our ship right there? Yes.
Aye, aye.
Shove those eyes down your fucking throat.
So Cody asked me. Cody asked me to do it and see how long it took for you to like, for you first to catch on, and then secondly, like how long it would take to like. Oh Jesus, that was a good one though. Like. I was having trouble, like, coming up with how to, like, keep it going. And I'm like, it's gotta end sometime soon.
Well, I was gonna say, the reason it was getting old for me was because it was getting repetitive. It was funny at first, but then I'm like, okay, now it's getting old. That's why I was like, I'm trying to make you, I was actually trying to make you break character by like putting the ugly coat on and shit.
Or you be a clown, me good friend. Not a happy sight.
pimp coat.
No, Bashley, I'm glad to be back. I've had a couple of days off and like had some fun doing other stuff. So like being back on streaming, it's a good comeback. Like I wasn't sure I was gonna stream tonight, but I was like, I made it home in time, so might as well. And then we'll be streaming tomorrow with Sophie and a couple of others doing Stardew Community.
I'm sure she's more than welcome to join in on, considering there's still room for people.
There be a galleon ahead of thee.
It's a ghost. I already looked.
Part of the Skelly Fleet, I see.
Oh.
Welcome to the wilds, my friend.
You knew exactly why I went, oh. Or as I like to call it, Zarenland.
Happy Captain Zaren, man. Captain Zaren. That one, Cody, I don't actually, like, I don't think I can do that off the top of my head, because I never really watched that show. I know what show it is and everything, but, like, I'm having trouble, like, off the top of my head, coming up with how that accent works.
Thanks for the follow there, Lena Loopy.
And I would gladly do it if I could come up with it without having to look up something and listening to it, so... Yeah.
I hope
Dude, that's what I need to do. Day. That's what I need to do with my points and stuff, is people can spend points to get me to do accents while doing this game. You know?
You do it regardless, so...
Yeah, but like...
Find the anchor at the Kraken Slayer's grave. This riddle bewitches. 8 paces south, your shovel will strike a box of riches. You're lucky.
When I heard you reading the fucking thing, I was like, ooh, I could come with the fucking boom barrel.
Sure. Oh, that, and you know, it's right next to our ship.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Holy shit, I got 3 fucking jackasses shooting at me.
Yes, you do. Strike that. You have 2 and then 1 staring at me. Don't you eat that banana.
Ow, fuck you, snake.
Yep, this is it.
How many faces?
8.
South?
Yeah, south. Where's that goddamn thing at? Nice. Felt like the server didn't know what to give you there for a minute.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was definitely a British style accent, but like it had, I can't remember whether it's like Cockney British or like what kind of British accent it was.
For what? For what?
Nigel Thornberry.
Yeah, he would fall under Cockney.
Dude, I'm so used to the like bananas being on the other side.
I know, right?
Pick up bananas and yeah.
Yeah, I've literally like tapped multiple times at that barrel, still thinking, oh yeah. Wasn't Nigel Thornberry played by Tim Curry?
Nigel Thornberry. Yes, he was.
As I say, Tim Curry has such a like iconic voice.
There's another skull fort out there.
Dude, okay, so that's what happened. It got put back in the shuffle. Dude, there are 2 skelly ships out there now.
Oh, and they're in the direction we're headed, aren't they?
Yup.
Fuck them down.
They're right there at the Isle of Last Words.
Yep, I see them.
I mean, I'd be totally down with facing one at a time.
Not both.
Exactly.
Man, I'm trying to think of like Tim Curry. I've heard Tim Curry do a bunch of different accents, and I'm trying to think of Tim Curry like British.
Picture Nigel Thornberry.
I've never watched the show.
Seriously?
Like, I've watched clips of the show, and that's about it. Like, I've never been like, it wasn't a thing that I really watched. Just like, I don't get most people's references to SpongeBob because I never watched SpongeBob.
See, I like old school SpongeBob, but that's it. Those are the only ones that are good. So, it's not a boulder, it's a rock reference. It's pretty much like my favorite one. and crusty crab pizza, but that's also tied to the same thing.
I say we stop at Daggertooth.
Yeah? What made you think that? I mean, like the 9 captains just down here?
Something along those lines.
I mean, gold, seafarers.
Blasphemy?
Oh, and the Marauders.
Well, okay, so keep in mind, like,
Keep in mind, he's old.
Yeah, but it's not just that I'm old. Like, I had friends that were into anime, like, well before most other people. So, like, I watched stuff like Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, and all of that.
Badass and badass.
Yeah, way back when. So, I don't know. It's one of those awkwardness of, like, everybody else was talking about SpongeBob, and I'm like, yeah, there's this thing called Cowboy Bebop, and everybody's like, what? What the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know, but what the fuck are you talking about, SpongeBob? It sounds like a kid's show. And because I looked at it as a kid's show, because I'd already, like, started watching stuff like that, and didn't realize later that, like, it had a lot of mature content with it as well. I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Like, the other thing is I didn't watch Nickelodeon a lot. I watched Cartoon Network.
Can't go wrong with Hanna-Barbera.
Exactly. And,
by the way, it's taking me forever to respawn on the boat.
that's fine. I'm doing a quick work. Yeah, so, like, that was my thing, was, like, I had Cartoon Network, so I had Powderpuff Girls and all of that, and it was one of those, it was just my preferred thing was watching Cartoon Network over Nickelodeon. So I never really got into to SpongeBob or Wild Thornberries. Like, the only thing I went back to Nickelodeon for was, I'm a huge fan of, Joe and Vasquez. So, like, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Squee. And then I found out he was doing a TV show on Nickelodeon called Invader Zim, and I was like, hell to the fucking yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Love
I will
Invader
go and
Zim.
watch... Exactly. I'll go watch whatever the fuck Jonan Vasquez is putting out. I don't care what the fuck it is and what channel it's on. And if it's being done by him, like, it's sure as hell not kid-friendly.
Isn't the whatchamacallit supposed to come out this year, too?
What, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Zim's supposed to be coming out sometime this year.
I heard it was supposed to be
Either
almost
this
like
year or next.
I think it's this year, and I heard it was also a possible, like, rebooty kind of situation. It's not supposed to be, like, necessarily a, whatchamacallit.
Well, so that's another one of those. I would love to see where it's gonna go, because he's had the comic books for a few years now, and what's funny is, like, I've kept up with him and kept up with a bunch of other stuff that he's done, and somebody asked him
Zim
on a
been
Reddit
cult
post.
classic, regardless, for a long time.
Right. So somebody asked him on a Reddit post. 1 second. I had to sneeze real quick. But somebody asked him on a Reddit post, what are you, like, are you ever going to go back to doing stuff about Invader Zim? And his response to the Reddit post, and it was like an Ask Me Anything on Reddit, was, oh, I never really thought about the fact that, like, it ended for all of you people, because that story's been going on and on and on in my head for the past 20 years. And it's like, go fuck yourself. And so that's when he decided he was going to do a comic book. And when the comic started selling decently, everybody was like, oh, so there's still, like, fans of it. Maybe we should bring it back. Which is sort of funny.
I love Invader Zim, man. Like, that was literally my favorite Nickelodeon TV show when I was growing up. Like, hands down. Other than, like, old school, all that. That was my favorite animated series.
Man, see, that's another one of those. I never got into all that.
But the thing is like, I grew up, like, being forced into, I mean, I still watch it, like, SNL, like, the sketch comedy shit all the time.
Right.
So, like, seeing, like, young adult version of it, I was, like, all for it.
So I did it, like, I'm trying to remember when I stopped watching Nickelodeon, like, on a regular basis, and I want to say it was when they canceled Ren and Stimpy.
Oh dear God! Wow, so that's like early '90s.
Yeah. Because I remember like, the late night, like, Snick is what they were calling it at the time.
Snick, Saturday Night Nick.
Yeah,
Alright,
had,
I
like,
remember. I remember when it was
Doug,
just Saturday night.
Yeah. Had Doug, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Ren and Stimpy, Real Monsters, Rugrats.
Okay, so now you're getting toward, like, the mid '90s, because All Real Monsters didn't come out until, like, I think, like, '94, '95.
Yeah.
Maybe even later.
And Rocko's Modern Life.
I think out of all the shit you mentioned,
Modern Life.
see, Doug would be the oldest out of all of those series, and Rocco's a close second, other than Ren and Stimpy. So Ren and Stimpy was literally like the pioneer to adult animated cartoons.
Yeah, I loved Ren and Stimpy. Ren Hoig and Stimpson J. Cat. I even had, like, some of the video games. Yeah, you idiot!
Dude, it's funny because, like, I remember watching that shit when I was younger, and, like, I liked it a lot. But I know that, like, if I would watch it now, I'd be like, how the fuck did I think this was funny?
Oh. So I went back and watched some of it, and I was like, how the fuck was this ever on the air?
Oh, I know, yeah. Oh, dude, I've done that. I've watched clips and been like, well, I mean, think about Happy Happy Joy Joy. Just that whole
happy,
sequence
happy,
is
joy,
like...
joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy,
Just...
happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, 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 joy, 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 dun dun.
But, like, that whole sequence is just fucked up.
I taught your grandmother to suck eggs! Yeah, shit like that.
And
it's
what is
log,
it, friend?
It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log,
powder.
log, it's better than bad, that's good.
Is it Powdered Toast Man, or whatever it was, or...
Oh, yeah.
Like, he
Powder Toast Man!
Like, what the fuck, man?
What?
Ooh, look, grade 4 legendary gold hoarder. But yeah, like, some of that shit, man, was like, how?
Oh, the fact that he, like, flew backwards and farted to get going and shit? Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
He would grab people by his ass and put them in between his ass cheeks to fly.
Yeah, it was like, damn, man. You've seen like people get more flack for stupider shit than that.
So I had the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack. I also had the Ren and Stimpy Christmas special CD.
Which I'd like to point out, the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack was on fucking cassette.
I had it on CD.
Did you really?
Yes, it was on cassette too.
I say, my dad had the cassette of it.
Yeah. No, it was one of like, I remember when it came out on CD. Like one of my first CDs was it. Like it's somewhere in the first CDs ever that I owned. Dude, CD was like, and
do you want to know what my
was
first CD I ever owned was?
What was it?
Yes, 90125.
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's the album with Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Oh, okay. I can tell you what the first CD I actually went out and purchased myself was. I couldn't tell you what the actual... Like, my parents had gotten me a couple of CDs before that, but the first CD I ever purchased, like I went out and spent my own money on, was Green Day's Dookie.
Nice. Do you have the time to listen
to me whine? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking love that album.
Nice choice. Thank you. Yeah, that was, I don't know, like, I was, but, like, prior to that, like, it was really weird, because I listened to a lot of, 50s, 60s music, and, like, I was big into, like, the Beatles and stuff like that, so it was quite an interesting...
Oh, whiff.
Turn.
I see a shiny.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it's a bottle. We're on the north end, right?
Yeah. On the west end. The west side! No, dude. Yeah, 50s and 60s was an amazing time for music. You had a lot of things that were coming out, and it was innovative in its own right. And, like, I'm a huge music theory and recording and stuff like that. Like, that's sort of like my, like... I absolutely love talking shit like about that all the time. So when you start talking, that's part of the reason the Beatles, I hate to say it, the Beatles were such a huge thing, was they were not standstill. They matured, and like they weren't afraid to take chances and do something different. And that something different would still be good.
Their sound changed. Their sound changed all the time.
Right. And then another one like that is David Bowie. If you look at all of his albums, from album to album, he changes. And what's even scarier about Bowie is most of the time his albums, when they first came out, were not that great. Like, they did well only after he became a big name, because, like, everybody was like, oh, it's David Bowie, it's gonna be good. But when you first listen to him, he was ahead of his time every time that he wrote an album. Like, it was not...
Oh, yeah.
It was not music for the time period, it was music for 5 years later. Like his album, oh,
100.
it came
I
out.
100% agree with that.
Yeah, and I swear to God, he's a goddamn like time traveler with the way he was doing music and shit. And it even goes to show in his last album. His last album, when it came out,
He said he was gonna die.
He
said he was.
Not only did he had more than one song that stated his death and like what was going to happen shortly after. And what's even better about it is the music style that he put it in, again, was ahead of its time. It was not what everybody else was doing, and it's now what's coming out for most of the rock type music. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yep. Yeah, he was fantastic.
But the Beatles did it, David Bowie did it, Kurt Cobain did it. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana was ahead of its time too. Nirvana was like almost 10 or 15 years ahead of its time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean they were pioneer grunge, and they probably would have been constantly if it wasn't for losing him. Like, no.
I was curious where you were gonna go with that one.
Well, Nirvana, not Kurt Cobain. Like,
right.
Nirvana would have.
No. When you were like losing him, there are some people like I've got some friends that would have been like, and we would still like have pioneer music like that if it wasn't for Courtney Love. Because like I've got more than one friend that thinks that like they believe straight up that she shot him, and then like made it look like a suicide.
Not surprised.
Oh yeah.
Well, there are so many artists in the 27 Club, it's kind of disgusting. It's actually kind of terrifying to look at the number of people in the 27 Club.
Oh, I know.
And I'm sorry, when Amy Winehouse joined it, I had literally no remorse whatsoever. Sorry, when you write a song that says I'm not gonna go to rehab, no, go fuck yourself. That's just kind of a like, good, just big middle finger.
So, part of the reason I brought up David Bowie is this weekend was the anniversary for his Little China Girl video that was censored by, I want to say it was 98% of the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At the very end of it, it has him and the Chinese model that they were shooting with, rolling around in the surf, somewhat nude.
Oh, how risque.
Exactly. The video's quite weird. Like I went back because I'm part of one of his fan club things, and so they had a big hoopla.
Bowie.
Yeah. But like I was watching his like they because it was that time, you know, the whoa, Marauder's Arch. We are way the fuck off. I thought we were going in the right direction. I'm sorry. I'm taking up more of our time. But anyways, so like they give us links to stuff like that. So like it was a link to the unedited videos that you could watch it. And like they have her running around in like communist China like army uniform, and like there's a point where like Bowie walks up and like has his fingers in the like gun motion and puts it to her head and like shoots her, and it actually has her fall over like she got shot. There's a lot of weird shit in that video.
Yeah, that's a great song though. Fucking love that song.
I mean, it's a good song, and what he was trying to get through with it, of the fact that like we shouldn't be racist with the song, is quite an interesting, weird take on how to do it. You know?
Is Kraken's watchtower the one that's the fort? It is.
Wait,
oh wait,
is it
no.
here?
It could either be Kraken's watchtower or Hidden Spring Keep.
Okay.
Because they're both literally right in path of where we are right now. Wait, where's the stupid thing at? Alright, supply run number 2.
But no, if you get me talking about music, like I'll go on and on and on and on and on and on. So yeah.
Really, really.
If it wasn't for the fact that I could get copyright strikes and stuff for playing stuff on the background and whatnot, I would probably like constantly be jamming something from different time periods, and I would love to introduce people to like weird music that I listen to, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, it's always fun introducing people to like obscure shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I typically, like, I have a bunch of my friends that, they had, like, they'd get in the car with me, and they, like, I'm listening to something, and they're like, what the fuck are you listening to? And, like, I'll tell them, and they're like, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. And then they're like, can I get a copy of it? And I'm like, yep. More than welcome to. Okay. Seek the northeast entwined trees, close to plunder. Dig 6 paces east by southeast. Northeast entwined trees. I think I know where I'm going for this one.
Yeah, I think that one's easy enough.
One band I could go back in time and see live. Who would it be? Currently, it would be David Bowie. And here's the fucked up thing on that one. I had tickets to his last, like, international tour where he was actually touring. And when he had the heart attack that kept him from continuing to tour and do stuff, he canceled the rest of the tour. And I got they sent me my money back, but it was the whole, like, it pissed me off so much. That would be a good one to go see. You know, I would love to see Bowie live. I still have a chance to go see The Cure live. I love The Cure, and would absolutely love to see them live. But they play so sporadically, and when they do play, you're not guaranteed that they're ever going to come anywhere near where the fuck you live.
You know, actually, the Cure has come to Pittsburgh a lot.
Yeah, fuck off. Like, the closest they'll ever come to me sometimes is Chicago, and I'm like, do I really want to make that drive?
Let's just say, like, well, the thing is like, I don't know if it's different now but back when we had Mellon Arena, they used to come in all the time. But I'm sure it's different now. Because they used to come into Mellon Arena.
Okay. Well, see, like, I'd love to see The Cure. I'd love to see David Bowie. Another band that, like, they didn't break. Well, they did break up, but they didn't. Like, they're not officially like. They say they're on hiatus, but they don't tour that often because Daniel Johns has it's almost like arthritis, so he can't play guitar anymore. Is Silverchair. Again, I had tickets to go see them live, and they canceled the fucking show. Because of that's when his arthritis first flared up, and he didn't know what was going on, but he couldn't use his hand, and like it scared him to death. Which I don't blame him. Like that would scare me to death too. Like, but because of that, they like very rarely do shows, and when they do shows, it's like they do like 5 shows, and that's it.
Honestly, I would say if any band that I would want to see get like, dude, here's the thing: is I've seen a lot of the bands that I enjoy, but like I'd say if I would want to see any of the bands that I haven't seen classic rock wise, Yellow.
Okay, I can see
Because
that.
I've seen like I've seen the spin-off band like Yellow Part 2, or you know, like the partial, like a partial band of them.
Yeah.
But I would love to see like the OGs. And it's the same thing with Styx. Like before Dennis DeYoung quit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No, I got you, dude. Like, there's a lot of bands like that like, but like most of the bands that I really enjoy and listen to on a regular basis, I've probably seen them live. If I haven't, and a better way to word it is I've probably either, if I haven't just seen them live, I've probably worked with them and done their live sound before. I am very fortunate to have been able to do that for a little while, and I love the fact that I've had that opportunity.
now I would say if you wanted me to like turn the clock back and pick, you know, any band further back than that, I would say I would go like psychedelic, like Led Zeppelin or something like that, because I mean, I fucking
Zeppelin, yeah, Zeppelin wouldn't be a bad one.
I love Zeppelin. I love Zeppelin shit, man. And they, you know what, they used to rock the motherfucker.
Zeppelin wouldn't be a bad one to see.
I've seen Robert Plant live.
Yeah, I've seen Plant and Page live when they did the Plant and Page tour. That was a good
Lucky
tour.
bastard. I bet. I saw Robert Plant in Chicago when I was like maybe 16, 15, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And that was when the like what album did he come out with at that point? It's the one with the Desert album cover.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah.
86 or something like that, or you know, it was like weird numbers. But dude, just like middle of Chicago, like fucking one of like the 900 theaters, people smoking like crazy and shit, and it was just funny as hell because like it's just sitars and all this shit for like part of it, and then boom, all of a sudden just jamming, just fucking cool. Like, when it comes to music, dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty blessed when it comes to fucking rock and roll and shit, because my dad loves going to see concerts.
See, my family, it's really weird. My family was not big on like concerts at all. So like, I had to like, I was the one that like would put forth that I wanted to go to the shows, and my parents would take me to the shows if I asked, and like, um, and I had the money to do it. They didn't mind driving me. Up until the point that I had my own car, and then once I had my own car, like, it was just a matter of, like, make sure you get home safe, blah, blah, blah.
You know, it's really funny, though, because I think ELO is actually touring now, like, original, thinking about it. Because I know ELO's coming to Pittsburgh right now, and then, Elton John's farewell tour is in Pittsburgh in I think either October or November too.
See, I kick myself now because like Rush, when they did their farewell tour, I thought they were gonna be doing like, you know, Kiss has said they've done a farewell tour like 100 times now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kiss is a different story.
So has Aerosmith. They've done 100 farewell tours.
But so when Rush did Rush 40, I honestly thought Rush, when they did their 40th year, I thought that was gonna be their last year, but they ended up touring 2 more years. I
still haven't seen Rush live.
I was floored. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen Rush live.
See, I just died, so see if you can find the fucking thing. I thought I knew where the fuck I was going, but I'm lost. When Rush was touring, I wasn't a huge Rush fan. I mean, I like some of their songs, but they're not like... I don't go out of my way to go listen to them. That's the best way to word it.
Understandable.
So, it's one of those that, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them live, but it's not...
I like their off-the-beaten-path music. Like, it doesn't have to be your cliche shit like Working Man and, you know, YYZ and stuff like that. You know, the stuff that people expect you to fucking know from Rush.
Right.
Because, I mean, Rush literally has, like, over 30 fucking albums. So it's just like, I mean, some of the music that like, some of my favorite songs by Rush are literally on albums, like, I've found in libraries that my dad didn't even own.
But yeah, like, I don't know, like, asking me to go back in time to find a band that I would absolutely love to go see, it's hard to say stuff like that, like, because I think out of all the bands, like, see, The Cure is still somewhat touring, so I might still have the chance to go see them live. But like, seeing them live now is not the same as seeing them live back in the like late 70s, early 80s when they first started.
Exactly.
And then same concept of like, I could say David Bowie, but what era would I want to go see David Bowie? That, you know, like, I'd love to see the David Bowie 9 Inch Nails tour back in '95. That would have been awesome. I was old enough to go to concerts. I had not met, like, I didn't know who David Bowie was at the time, and the concert tickets were a little too expensive to go see David Bowie and 9 Inch Nails live, because I didn't, and it was one of those, I knew who Nails was, but I wasn't, like, I'm a huge 9 Inch Nails fan. I knew who Bowie was, but wasn't, like, a fan of his yet, and I was just like, going, what the fuck? Why are these tickets so expensive? Like Nine Inch Nails, they're not even a super huge band. But then shortly after is also when the song "Closer" came out, and then that made the tickets even worse. So yeah, it's one of those like, I don't know what to, which time period of David Bowie would I love to see the most?
Ooh, another good one would be OG Alice in Chains.
Oh, dude, Alice in Chains, yeah, original Alice in Chains would be an amazing gig. Awesome, we just hit final thing. Jefferson Airplane, The Zombies, The Sacred Mushroom, Creedence Clearwater. Yeah, all of those are great, great answers.
Yep.
But then I also, so like, to explain my music, like, oddities, I wouldn't mind going back in time and seeing, like, Duke Ellington, which is swing and jazz. Dude. Yeah. Oh my god, stuff like that would be amazing to see live.
I would totally back you on that choice. I'm not gonna lie, I would 100%. Between that and Dizzy Gillespie and shit like that, fuck yeah, bro.
I think I'd rather see Duke Ellington than Dizzy Gillespie. Dizzy's good, but like, to me, Duke Ellington's the preferred. But yeah, like there's so many bands that don't exist anymore for different reasons.
You ever heard
whether
the,
it's just the
jazz tune Coconut Champagne?
I think I have.
Dude, it's such a crazy ass. It's such a crazy jazz tune that it's like literally it's primarily driven by Barry sax. It's freaking great. They wanted me to play it whenever I was in high school, and I was like just learning how to play, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy.
Well, that's like, I hate to say it, part of the reason I got really decent at guitar is one of the songs I wanted to learn how to play required me to, like, I was learning how to play Zeppelin and stuff like that because I wanted to. And then for, like, modern music, I remember when Santana came out with Rob Thomas, the song Smooth. Like,
that whole album's awesome. Supernatural is fantastic.
Yeah, that's an awesome album. And you're talking about, though, trying to learn how to play smooth on guitar? Fuck that bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
Hey, guess what?
We're a lot.
We're going to the island you accidentally drove to.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know, like, there's so many bands that, like, if I had a time machine and I could go back in time and watch different bands, I'd probably spend, like, the rest of my life going back in time and seeing different bands.
If I were a Time Lord, what would I do?
Okay, so Bob Dylan, I've seen live.
Ooh.
But I saw Bob Dylan in the... When was Evanescence? When did they first come out?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like 2000s?
So, here's the fucked up part about my Bob Dylan experience. Bob Dylan opened up for Evanescence.
What the fuck?
That's what I said too, dude. I knew who Evanescence
wait. He opened.
Yeah.
Dude, people going to see Evanescence were probably like, who the fuck's this guy?
And the people that went to go see Bob Dylan were like, what the fuck is this bullshit afterwards? No, trust me. And it was at a festival type thing. Oh dude, we just got hit by the Kraken.
Cool. I'm here. I'm with you. I'm double gunning it.
Yes. But no, it was definitely one of those, like, when I first got the bill of who was going to be playing together, I was like, really? Bob Dylan and Evanescence? You gotta be shitting me.
I'm hitting front left tentacle right now.
Well, she got me.
Alright, I've got holes there right now.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, bitch is trying to drown me. Oh, she's still got a hold of me? What the fuck, woman? Let me go. Yeah, throw me back onto my ship. Yeah, she almost put me right back on the ship. Yeah, she almost did. Like, I barely missed.
That's hilarious. Because I shot her twice and I heard you shoot.
Oh, how the fuck did that miss?
You gotta grab her.
She just grabbed. It was, I don't know, like, Bob Dylan live was not that great, but then I saw him so late in his career that, like, they had to help him out to the piano.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, like, it was not a happy experience, really.
See, that's when I get depressed right there, man, because, like, that's how I felt whenever, like, Geddy Lee started losing his voice, and I was like, man, you know, that's when you know you're starting to lose an icon. But I mean, it's not just because someone's losing his voice doesn't mean anything. But it's one of those like signs of he's losing, you know, his age, you know.
Yeah.
The man toured for fucking 40 years. What else can you expect? One down. Turn us back for... Yeah, we're getting toward the edge.
Yeah, but... Oh, there we go. She just came out where I can shoot her now.
Slut. Done. So much easier.
Which is stupid as all get out. The fact that, like, she's such a bitch on a brig. Once you got everything fixed, head on out to the water. I went to the left side of the ship. Oh, I'm so glad I did. It was
Going
starting
to the
to
right one.
sink.
Wait, how many are over there?
Just one.
Alright, I got a hateful.
Yeah, dude. Young Dylan, I think, would be better. Young Dylan would definitely be a better experience.
Yeah, one person I've always wanted to see, but he's too much of an egotist and way too expensive. Billy Joel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Go look at what skull I got out of that.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
A stronghold, not a sunken stronghold, or you know, like a water one. We need to turn that in now.
Well, we got a. We're right here at Marauders. We're almost done, dude.
Dude, look what's running parallel with us.
Yeah, I see that shit.
Make sure you got a pack of 10 on you just in case. Please don't go aggro. Seriously.
Oh man, dude, that sounds like a really good. Like, I don't know. I love listening to old music. As I said, if I could get away with if I could get away with it, I would definitely play stuff like that. While streaming and whatnot. Ray Charles would be another good one. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Ray Charles live.
Fuck yeah.
I wouldn't even mind. This is
Johnny Cash
Ray
would be a good one
Charles.
too.
Yeah, he would. Ray Charles
I just say I
is
actually
one of those.
appreciate
I
Johnny Cash's
wouldn't mind.
shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Ray Charles or Johnny Cash in their older years. And I'd probably prefer Cash in his older years than his younger years. As much as like Cash younger years, like you've still got those really good songs. His drug and alcohol problems.
Dude, yeah, he was fucked up beyond all reason.
Yeah, so I would prefer Cash in the older years than seeing him younger. Okay, we're all happy right now. Let's get this shit going. Oh, you're already off the boat. Sweet.
Oh shit. Dude, there are like a...
1,000 skellies.
There's like at least 8 of them on the first fucker. Dude, I am on a shred of life. That sniper would have taken me out if his freaking comrade wasn't blocking his path. Am I still alive?
You're
Banana,
welcome.
please.
I got none.
Shit.
Dude, there's the barrels. Fuck. Tons more. And I just got shot. I was trying to come back to you. Oh well. No, also to explain my music obsession, guys, when I worked for my college radio station, I had two different radio programs that they allowed me to run as the main DJ for them, and the reason they let me do two of them was one started off as something else, and they liked the way it was, and it wasn't originally me, it was somebody else running it, and I had come in to start helping them. But that one was the one that like everybody sort of liked. I would take albums, or I would pick like an artist. So like say we're doing The Cure, and I did The Cure because they had a new album come out at that time while I was DJing at that radio station. But we would go through like not just like play their older songs, but we would talk about like what
I'm perpetually forced to have 1 HP.
Yeah. But we would talk about like how that, why was a song put together, or like why did the band break up for a time period, and like what happened afterwards. Like I forget what song it is now off the top of my head, but Robert Smith straight up like wanted it was such a like change from what they normally do. And the whole reason that Smith did it was their drummer had started doing, he had started writing stuff on keyboards. And Robert Smith wanted The Cure to fail. He said, I wanted The Cure to fail. So he, like, when the drummer came to him with this new song, he was like, sure, we'll do it. And then it, like, quadrupled what they anticipated in money. And he was like, okay, well, I guess we're not going to break up. Because he had even told everybody, if this song fails, the band's going to break up. Like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. And he's always had, like, majority rule over the Cure. So, like, when he made that statement, everybody was like, okay, we understand. But it's still one of those, like, mind-boggling, like, what the hell moments of, like, he put it up to a song that he thought was going to fail, and it did so well that he just had to, like, suck it up and keep going.
Yep.
Which turned out for the better because, like, it was after that he started doing the song, he did the album that had Love Song on it and a couple of other really big hits. Lullaby and whatnot. So, thank God his drummer wanted to play keyboards. You know?
Oh yeah.
Wait, where's our boat? Dude,
It's
where's our
rocking.
boat?
It's rocking in that archway.
So it is still in the archway?
Should be.
Oh, there it is.
Say, don't do that to me. Should put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I thought it was further into the archway than it was, so when I was on the other side, I couldn't see it, and I was like, We got one more up there.
I'm trying to find out where in the fuck it is.
Yeah. And then this will be a quest completed. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun.
Help. There's only a couple left, but I want a hair of life. There we go. Back over here, you running little bitch. So, I want to go to bed, damn it. I gotta get my kid to school in the morning. And I'm on the boat. With broken legs.
How did you survive the fall? Damn.
With a full health bar.
Oh, you had gotten a banana beforehand?
I had bananas on me that trip, so I just filled myself up.
Okay.
But ow. Galleon's grave, sir.
Yep, I'm headed that way.
Alright, let's get ourselves southbound, inland in the wind. You fucking me right now?
Nope, it's not.
I mean, technically it is fucking us. Guess what? Gonna need those cannonballs. What kind of balls do I have?
Do you have a ballast?
I have a night-night ball.
I've got that, but
Oh fuck! It hit me.
and me.
Shit. It was pretty funny watching all of them sleep too.
Oh shit, we're about to hit a rock.
Over it.
Oh, if I would have thought about it the whole time we were grinding on them, I would have went and got a fucking boom barrel.
By the way, here. Shinny. Shinny.
What?
Take.
Oh, helm ball.
I have another one.
Ow.
What's really sad though is we still don't know what kind of cannonballs they have. Now we do. Shit. Get up, please.
I'm up. Wait, where the fuck did they go? They got stuck on the island. Sweet. Sweet Caroline.
Dun, dun, dun. Alright, now watch them come out of the water again.
I mean, it is quite possible, but oh my god.
Dude, by the way, called it. Just saying. I literally said, make sure you got them cannonballs. What the fuck happens? Okay, Google, turn off the lamp.
Meg. Does the world have nothing better to do with us? Fuck you, Queen.
Why does everyone hate us?
I don't care about killing you, Queen. I really don't.
And I just wanted to get one shot on it. You know, this server is after us at this point.
Oh, I know.
Did I really, Cody?
Do what?
Cody said, dude, you turned my lights off. Well, maybe you should have your shit set to lamp, bitch. That's my word.
I'm so glad I used the other personal assistant.
Stronghold's off.
Dude, that 3,000 for that stronghold, holy crap.
That's funny shit.
Well, that's like, one of the guys that I watched stream, and he asked me to moderate for him, but, like, his moderation, it's gonna be, like, a heavy, like, I actually have to, like, take a whole day off of doing anything other than, like, moderating his shit that day while he's streaming, because it's that heavy and whatnot. But anyways, like, he found out that he could do it, and, because somebody said something, and they didn't even mean to do it, like they did the, they were like, they were trying to figure out something, and somebody was like, okay, Google, like, and did the, like, whatever they were searching for. And when chat, like, went apeshit because a bunch of people's things started going off, he was like, okay, Google, play XXYZ. And everybody was like, fuck!
What have we here?
Yeah. You really have to be careful what you say because, like, especially with, like, text to voice.
Yeah.
If you have it played over on like an overhead, somebody, I think if you actually say like, "What's my location?" or "What's the weather?" it'll actually say like your location. So it's just like one of those things where it's like,
yeah, it'll say your city, but for him, he doesn't care about like people knowing what city he's in because he lives in like I think he's in San Francisco.
So he lives in a high populated area.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to find him anyways.
See, I live in bumfuck nowhere. So.
Yeah, same here. I live in an outskirts on purpose. Okay, we got everything off the boat?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, let me double check. Yes, everything's off the boat.
I was wondering what you were shooting at, and when it dawned on me, I was like, "Oh, damn, we could have done some fun shit with that." Oh well.
That was worth it in its own.
Yep, I'm sure it was.
Changing directions on me and shit, you little prick. Alright, buddy. Good playing with you.
Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, man, at some point.
Sounds good, and we'll be playing Stardew Valley.
We will? Oh, sweet.
With the crew.
Yep.
The Monday
Lovely
night crew.
Sophie and
Cypher and Dookie and everybody else.
Yep. Anybody else who wants to join, let us know. We will possibly try to find ways to accommodate you. I'll see you later, buddy. Hope you have a good night.
I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Good night, everybody.
For those at home, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that like and subscribe button. I've been sailing the wonderful seas with the Captain Three Rivers Corb. I am Shinigami Tabris. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. And until next time, peace out.